On August 1st, black people are boycotting all African businesses across the states because black people are tired of being mistreated by other groups of people. And now a lot of Africans, they coming out making these videos. Some are upset, they're angry, and others, they want to unite. They want to fix the problem. They saying, oh, we all have the same color skin, we all the same people, we all black. My thing is, why does it take for black people to push back for you guys to want to do the right thing, to want to unite, to want to be nice to black people? Same thing with Latinos. It took for black people to not help y'all, to make you want to unite. Now with Africans, it takes for black people to not want to give you any money for you to, I don't understand it. Why you just couldn't want to unite from the beginning? And this is why it looks fake.
As an owner of a braiding salon, I do not condone any form of disrespect against anyone, whatever race, color you have, be you blue, white, green, yellow, orange, whatever your skin tone is. I do not disrespect anybody, and I do not condone any form of disrespect against anybody, especially against my people, black people. I find this video completely distasteful. Why are black people fighting against their own? Who are you? Who am I? We have the same skin tone. When you are boycotting, trying to boycott African braiding shop, who you think you're fighting against? If we don't come together and face the real problem, black people will never grow together. And this is not just in America. Black people as a whole, for some reason, have always fight against themselves. Why you want to boycott the braiding shop? If you feel disrespected in one hair braiding shop, stop going there. Go to hair braiding shops that know how to respect people. At Cody Braids, we respect our customers. Many of our customers feel like it's home to them. They feel very welcomed. We treat people nicely, we respect them, and we have proofs. If you go to our reviews, you go to everywhere, you see that people are grateful that we have a business that caters to their need. Why are you fighting against your own?
I don't know about your FYP, but lately on my FYP, I have been seeing African Americans saying on the 1st of August, they're going to boycott African businesses because they're not American. I've been seeing a lot of those videos. They believe they're not Africans. Some were even going to the extent of saying they don't have African features. And African Americans don't come for me, but there's African American behind your, is it tied to your ethnicity, your background, but you don't think you're African. I'm not saying you're African like you were born in Africa. And by the way, Africa is a continent. There's like 54 countries in there. Yeah, just putting it out there. Okay, you guys, obviously some of you don't know your roots, some of you know your roots. I am so sorry about what happened decades of years ago to you guys. Okay, I apologize on behalf of our ancestors. I apologize, but this is the thing, you're African. Sorry to be a bearer of bad news. Yeah, you're African. Like, there's African American behind your identity. Yes, you might know you were not born in Africa like we were born in Africa, but your ancestors were from Africa. I don't know. American school system, what do they teach you? Actually, you know what, scrap that. The white people have blown all the school off, so I'm trying to like, and then some of the ladies are saying I don't have, even men as well, I don't have African features. But some of you are traveling to Turkey to get your nose pointed because it looks too African and too, am I bugging? Am I bugging? I'm not saying don't cancel African businesses. If you want to, by all means, but it's just the fact that you guys, I'm not saying claim African because you're not born there. You were not raised there. You don't know your background. You don't know where. I understand that, but it is still part of your identity. Are you African? Someone like me, yes, I know my background. I know where I've come from. I've come from Nigeria. I was born there. I grew up in England. My citizenship is not by birth. My children, however, their citizenship is by birth because they were born here. But are they going to go around and go, oh, I am British? Yeah, they are British because they were born here, but they're black British, they're African British. Does that make sense? Does that make, am I making sense? African Americans? African Americans? Like, come on, you guys, like, stop. This is becoming ridiculous on this app. Like, come on. We're all this color. If we're this color, maybe different shades of melanin, we are one. Stop this. Stop. Stop. Stop! Africans! Americans! The heck?
On August 1st, all black people should boycott African businesses in America. Boycott all the braiding shops, all the restaurants, all the stores, the whole hood, black church. Shit, boycott yourself. On the serious note, first of all, my African brothers and sisters, continental Africans, please do not disrespect 99.9% of our African American brothers and sisters who do not partake in the madness of division that you see on the internet these days, especially this whole bullshit about August 1st. You know, when you start picking a fight with your true enemies and you start picking a fight with your own brothers and sisters, it is a sign of despair. It's a sign that your brain cells are no longer functioning. It is, you've gone berserk. Dear black people, we don't have time to be fighting each other, right? Especially now because of the 1% among us who don't have any functioning brain cells. Literally, those who are still struggling from that old trauma, those who have been emotionally damaged, those whose identity crisis is so bad we cannot even quantify it. See, this whole nonsense started with a bunch of black African Americans claiming that, oh, we're not African, we don't come from Africa. Well, shit, we thought that was crazy. Now they're talking about boycotting African businesses? How the hell you gonna boycott African businesses? You don't know Afrobeat is a type of African product, and literally black music, rap, and everything that's black is inspired by the African in you, that you can't escape it. You know what? Let's not dwell too much on division, y'all, because the division is not worth it. So when they're done doing their August 1st boycotting, join me on September 16th for an International Day of Black on Black Reconciliation, a black invented, black made holy day, a day of forgiveness, a day of reconciliation, a day when black people put aside all the stupid beef that keeps us separated and actually break bread with each other and hear each other out without judging and condemning each other. If you guys are so eager to go and watch all those videos that promote division, like this video, share this video, and promote the idea of reconciliation, okay? There's a lot of work to be done. Literally, our Caucasian brothers and sisters, our Indian brothers and sisters, our Asian brothers and sisters are busily building AI, and we're over here talking about boycotting braiding stores. Don't you know that if only one among us is strong, then we are all strong as long as we're on the same page? Why does it matter where black money goes? If black money goes to Africa, it's still black people's. If it goes to black Americans, it's still black people. If it goes to black Caribbeans, it's still black people. When are we going to have this united identity within the black diaspora like we see the Jews having? Do you see how strong and powerful the Jewish diaspora is? With all their differences that they have among themselves, they stay united. One thing they don't do is they don't boycott their businesses. And it's by investing in each other that they have the type of power and influence that they have on the global stage. When are we going to learn? When are we going to get up and stop blaming other people for our problems to the point where we now blame each other? You know the one kid that went to school and got his ass beat by the bullies and then he came home and took it out on his little brothers or took it out on his family? Yeah, that's what you guys are acting at. That 1% of the black African American community who doesn't think you're African, who thinks that African Americans should boycott African businesses, who think that Africans are trying to take away your reparations. I mean, how slow could you be, my brother? Brothers and sisters, Forget the whole boycotting thing. Let's focus on reconciliation. Black on black reconciliation, okay? This is a great opportunity. Now that this thing is going viral, let's promote the idea of a black holiday, September 16th, okay? I'm going to be making more videos on this subject to elaborate on what I mean by September 16th. It's precisely to solve this type of divisions. And do not underestimate the power of social media, okay? All these videos you see around are putting ideas in the minds of young people. Anyone can get a phone and click on TikTok. You don't know what your black son or your black daughter is seeing on TikTok. If they go and see this toxic, divisive nonsense, we're already struggling. The gangs in the hood are trying to find a way to stop killing each other. Black businesses, black people, we're trying to find ways to stop betraying each other. So we don't have time for this negativity. And I see a lot of people criticizing it. Good job. But please don't disrespect the good African Americans, the good Africans, when you are condemning the raccoons. Those who used to wear the master's old underwears. Those who used to get to sleep in the master's house while the rest of them were out in the field picking cotton. Those who were always carrying the master's umbrella while the rest of us were busily being put on boats or used as labor in Africa. We've all struggled, my black people, but let's not take it out on each other.